Hi, today we're going to look at sowing cover crops with the Jang. This is the JP5. We've always sown cover crops in the past by hand and just scatter sown the seed on the ground and tilted the seed in, irrigated and covered with a shade net. So on a 14-metre bed we've been sowing 400 grams of cover crop. Our favourite summer cover crop is buckwheat. It's fast, it's a bit drought tolerant, and it outcompetes the weeds. And since we've just been seeding these crops here with the Jang, germs up quick. So we're going to change out our seed roller here, and we've got all of our rollers labelled so they're easy to read. So it's R24, super big holes. As we drop the pin in, we're going to set the height of the brush to about 3/4 of the seed size so that it can't free flow come through the top, but we've got a lot of clearance on there. Pin back in, and we're going to drop the felt out. You can see how the felt closes. And pinch that out, put that back in when we start drilling some other crops, and then we're set up to sow a cover crop. So the first time we run this, on a 14-metre bed we've got 220 grams. We want 400, so we're just running over the bed twice with the 5-row Jang. So not a lot to do now for these beds are asleep for the season. For summer, the buckwheat will be ground cover really quick. This is only 6 days old. Another couple of weeks you won't be able to see any soil. A really long flowering window for buckwheat, and that attracts the predator insects, which is a really good one for balancing your pests. And at the end of the season, still peak flowering, lots of options, but a really easy one is to crimp it down and tarp it again. Or you can, if you want to be back in the ground faster, you can terminate it by cutting it off at the ground with a weed eater, with a blade on the weed eater, compost that, and then terminate the stubble with a tarp before going into your next succession.